Gentlemen, this is the sharpness test. To test the sharpness of your blades, I'll be cutting into our cane man here. Paul, you ready?
Yes, I feel good. I know that the geometry behind my edge is thin and convex, so it should cut through the cane very well.
This is what I love to see come back in the third round. This feels like a weapon. It cuts like a weapon. It went right through that cane. You nailed it.
Thank you.
All right, Stephen, you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Dave is clearly excited about Paul's blade, which is great for Paul. I'm a little worried because I want to be excited on my blade too, but we'll see.
Your weapon, same weapon, different feel. It's a different weight, it's a different balance, but the cuts, you can see it just passed right through. There wasn't any resistance on that cane. Nicely done.
That felt really good to hear. Never expected to make it this far based on how round one went, and it just feels good to have made something that's effective.
Gentlemen, to test the strength and durability of your blades, I'm going to chop into these clay pots. This is not about what your blades do to the pots, but what these pots can do to your blades. Paul, you're up first.
Hitting something as hard as a clay pot, I don't have any idea what it's going to do to my edge.
That's pretty cool.
The balance is really nice on this. It's heavy where it needs to be heavy. When you're swinging it, you know where it's going. Right? There's a slight roll on the edge of your blade right here that I can get a fingernail on that. Everything down at the handle and the guard are still tight. Yeah, other than that one roll, seems to have held up well. All right, Steve, it's your turn. You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Pretty concerned because clay is really dense and it's really hard on an edge. If it's gonna chip hitting clay.
Nice and straight. I don't really see anything out of alignment. Your blade's a little bit heavier than Paul's, but it's got a good feel. It's got a good balance. The wood you've got in the handle and the extension of this handle has put the balance in a really nice place.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't feel any deformation on the edge. Well done.
Thank you.
Next up, the kill test. Doug?
I know what the weapon was used for, and I'm starting to wonder pretty hardcore what we're about to do to these dummies.
Bladesmiths, this is the kill test. The Ngombe Ngulu wasn't just a weapon used by tribal chiefs to show status. It was also known as the beheading sword of the Congo. So to see what kind of lethal damage your weapon will do, I will take your Ngombe Ngulu, and I'll deliver lethal slashes on this ballistics dummy. And I'm gonna try to take its head off.
They're going to actually cut the head off of this dummy. Who does that?
Oh my God. That was badass.
All right, Paul, let's talk about your Ngombe Ngulu. It feels good in the hand. It's got a razor's edge here that, upon its initial delivery into the gut, that dug in deep all the way into the bowel.
Yeah.
Now, for its intended purpose of going up to decapitate the head, well, come on, it's got no head, it's dead. Your weapon will kill.
Thank you.
All right, Stephen, it's your turn. You ready?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna head on over and grab your sword.
I'm a nervous dude, and I really hope that my blade hangs with his.
All right, Stephen, your blade is sharp. It lacerated all the way into the bowels. But you can see that cut through the jaw and all the way through the head. The wood that you have here, it's smooth, but it's the index here that you have for that. The way you have it flattened out and avoid that feels good in the hand.
Yes, sir.
And it will kill.
Thanks.